Now, friends, next topic, that is application of internet. Application of internet. So, first, email. Now, what do you mean by email? By using internet, we can communicate in a fraction of second with a person who is sitting in another part of the world. Today, for better communication, we can avail the facility of email. Next, second, social networking. Now, in social networking, sites have become an important part of the online community. A number of people use this facility to remain in touch with their nears and dears, like Facebook. And then third application of the internet is e-commerce. Now, what do you mean by e-commerce? E-commerce is one kind of online shopping. In today's busy life, most of us are interested to shop online. In countries like USA, most of consumers prefer to shop from home. We have many shopping sites on internet like Amazon.com, Snapdeal.com, eBay.com, Flipkart.com, Jungle.com, etc. Virtually anything can be bought and sold on the internet. Now, for entertainment. On internet, we can find all forms of entertainment, from watching films to playing games online. Next, information. Information can be taken on any topic on the internet. It can be from any source worldwide that has a presence on the internet. For example, agriculture advisors, college, universities, bank, purchasers and supply companies. Next one, 6 application of the internet is business tool. Now, in business tools, online management and business tools are very popular. For example, online banking or currency converters. Next, 7, we have a 9 application of internet in this chapter. Discussion group. Known as a GD also. It is used to exchange your views with others over the internet about your interests and views. Discussion groups are also very famous nowadays. Next, last is other service. Other services like online banking, job seeking, purchasing tickets for your favorite movies, paying bills, etc. Now, friends, how we can access the internet. So, next topic is accessing the internet. First, we have what? Dial-up connection. For accessing the internet, what we need, that first one is dial-up connection, then broadband connection, and we need a wireless connection. Now friends, first dial-up connection. So dial-up connection is used when your computer connects to internet via public switched telephone when dial-up connection is used when your computer connected to internet via public switched telephone network. Means PSTN. Then you have to use dial-up connection, and this dial-up connection is a temporary connection, not permanent connection. Next, there are some features of dial-up connection that I just read it. Ties up a telephone line for connecting to the internet. Now maximum speed 56 kbps, kilobyte per seconds. Internet is not always connected. Good availability since it does not require any extra infrastructure other than telephone lines. Not suitable for online gaming and video chat where we need high speed. Now next, broadband connection. Now second one is broadband connection. Broadband is made of two words, broad and bandwidth. Means broad plus bandwidth. Broadband means broad plus bandwidth. Combination of these two words makes what? Broadband connection. Broadband is often used to refer to a high bandwidth. Having a broadband connection means your web page will load much faster than they do using your phone lines. It provides a speed. Now what is the speed of broadband connection? 512 kbps or more. Now there is also some features of broadband connection, like it facilitates fast data transfer in large volumes. The broadband internet provides fast connecting speed that are many times higher than the traditional dial-up connection. We can make a telephone call while working on the internet. The running cost is comparatively less in case of broadband connection as compared to dial-up service, etc. And last one, wireless connection. Now what do you mean by wireless connection? Means in that you don't need any wire to connect your internet. First, wireless networking is a method of transferring data between computers and other networking device using radio frequency wave called Wi-Fi signals. Radio frequency waves. It is known as Wi-Fi signals, or also known as wireless signals. Computer must have a wireless adapter for wireless Wireless connection is, first one is access, means you can easily access. Then second one is tidiness. Then upgrading. And last one, connect while traveling. Connect while traveling. So first one is access. What do you mean by access? A Wi-Fi networks allows much easier access compared to a wire network. You can move computers without having to review or change setting. Laptops become truly portable, allowing you access anywhere within the wireless range. Next, tidiness means a Wi-Fi network means that you are no longer required to have large number of cables connecting across your office. You can also allow access to shared printers and other devices, which further reduce the numbers of cables and wireless needed. Last, third one, easier upgrading. One of the main advantage of wireless network is that you can add another computers more easily than on a wired network. This reduces the cost of upgrading or adding to your computer. Next, last, connect while traveling. If you have a laptop with the internet data card, you can connect to the internet while traveling.